Very good morning. This is Momentum. I'm Gilbert on midweek. Today's edition of Momentum, the 25th of September. Well, we have a very special interview before we have our next interview coming around the second hour of the show. Now, it's 26 minutes past the hour. It's going to be a very interesting topic that we are talking here. We did talk about this last week on cybersecurity, and of course today's session would be meeting two of our guests in the studios, and we definitely have the champion of the National ICT Security Discourse Competition, NICTSeD CyberSafe Challenge Trophy 2024, and today's special interview is brought to you proudly by Cybersecurity Malaysia. Now we'll be talking to two of our guests, and I said the champion also together with us. Last week we were talking about how the elimination rounds are going to go about and how they have filtered students from schools, and we finally have our champions here with us today, this morning. It's so nice to have them. And we're going to talk to two of our guests first before we bring on the champions. Okay? So talking to Head of Outreach Unit, Cybersecurity Malaysia. And we have our guests in the studio. A very good morning to you, Ramona, Susanty, Hamid. Thank you so much for joining us on TRAXXfm again.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Okay. And I would like to introduce to you Mokhtar Wahid, who is the Deputy Director, Educational Technology, Integration Sector, Educational Resources and Technology Division, Ministry of Education, Malaysia. Very good morning to you, Mokhtar. How are you today?
Hi, Gilbert. I'm fine. Thank you for having me here today.
You're welcome. It's so nice to have all of us here to talk about today's topic, and of course having our champions in the studios. Well, we'll be jumping into our question here, and I would like to ask this particular question to you, upon Ramona. Can you explain a little bit more for our listeners' benefit again? We talked about this last week. Could you just give us a little bit more highlights again today on NICTSeD and what it is all about?
Right, NICTSeD, or National ICT Security Discourse, is a competition involves the students from KPM and also for Maktab Rendah Sains Mara. And they are from Form 1 until Form 5, so they are free to join this competition. And yesterday was the final. Oh,
okay. All right. I was talking to the technical team also, and they've been following it, and they knew exactly who you guys are, and yep. So yes, we did have enough of publicity for this, and it's so nice to have something like this being organized, especially in school levels for the students from Form 1 till Form 5. And Ramona, who are the target participants once again for NICTSeD's competition, and what is the objective of this particular competition? We had students from Form 1 till Form 5, but what's the objective actually?
Okay, the objective is to build a culture of positive, ethical, responsible use of internet and technology. So the students were exposed to how to search for a fact info.
Okay.
So that they know how to search and where to search.
All right.
And then use the internet ethically, and also building up their creativity, their critical thinking, and we teach them how to be more confident when they are pitching for their ideas in front of the jury and in front of the spectators.
All right. So there you go. Ramona explained it well, and what NICTSeD is all about, and of course the objective. And Ramona, one more question here. Now, what are the expected outcomes from NICTSeD's competition? I mean, throughout the whole competition that build up to the finals yesterday.
So we hope that more students be aware of NICTSeD, and more participation will come next year.
Okay.
So we will open up the participation in May onwards in 2025. So the outcome, we would like that everyone have the chance to know about how to safeguard their themselves, safeguard their account, and know how to do or respond when someone is trying to bully them online with the cyberbully case being raised. So that is how the way that we teach the students to be more vigilant toward themselves.
All right, Ramona, the question, it's not in here, but how would students actually get to know about this? Is there a website where they can get into?
Yes, we work closely with KPM, and we did have a website, CyberSafe / NICTSeD.
Okay.
And then we always give out info to schools. So where to go, so it's all in the website. So
Okay, so
KPM will work closely with us to publicize this thing.
Okay.
And for them to get to know all the necessary things to do, all the regulations, and we have classes for them. So that is the way to get close with the students.
Right. Okay. And for the this one here is a very interesting one. What are the prizes that are offered, Ramona?
So yesterday we have Sekolah Alor Akar won the champion.
Okay.
So they got the number one cash prize is 5,000 ringgit. And we have a challenge trophy.
Okay.
So the first runner up managed to get 3,000 ringgit.
Okay.
And the second runner up received 1,500.
Okay.
We also have a best speaker. Best speaker, we have 1,000 ringgit for him. And during the competition, each school need to present a slide. So for that purpose, we gave 500 ringgit for the best slide that being showed during the competition.
Okay, so it's not just the champion that walk away with that 5,000 ringgit and challenge trophy and all that, but there's also different categories.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Talking to Ramona Susanty Hamid, Head of Outreach Unit Cybersecurity Malaysia. And as Ramona did explain the direction or where are they moving towards a program like this, or should I say a competition like this, and the expected outcomes, and also a brief touch and go on the prizes for all of them in different categories, especially the champion. I would like to direct this particular question here to Encik Mokhtar. Mokhtar, could you just tell us a little about how has the response from schools been towards NICTSeD's competition this particular year, 2024?
Okay, thank you, Gilbert. Alhamdulillah, NICTSeD has reached its 11th year of its implementation since we first introduced this program in 2013. And since then, we have seen a significant increase in participation from schools across the country. For 2024, we have 159 schools involved, including 29 MRSMs. And for your information, Gilbert, this is the first year that we invite MRSM, and thank God we have 29 MRSM with us this year. And hopefully the number will grow up next year. Involving 477 secondary school students, 3 students per team, compared to 133 schools last year, involved 399 students. Despite NICTSeD being an academic discourse conducted entirely in English, this has not deterred students, including those in rural areas, from competing with various ideas and new approaches to tackling cybersecurity challenges in today's borders world. In terms of choosing the between rural and urban school, I believe we have succeeded in closing the gap between those schools.
All right, so there's no gaps between the rural side and the urban development.
We open this competition to those schools, rural and urban schools.
Okay. And being in the 11th edition, I must say, and having so many schools participating, 159 over schools and with additional and all that, that's simply amazing in what 2 of our organizations have come up with something like this, which is NICTSeD. Just to give you what NICTSeD is all about, it's the National ICT Security Discourse Competition, better known as NICTSeD CyberSafe Challenge Trophy 2024. And we already have our champion, something that has been going on for 11 fantastic years. Thank you once again. We have Ramona Susanty, who's the Head of Outreach Unit Cybersecurity Malaysia, as this program special interview has been brought to you by Cybersecurity Malaysia. And of course, Mokhtar Wahid, Encik Mokhtar Wahid, who happens to be the Deputy Director, Educational Technology Integration Sector, Educational Resources and Technology Division, Ministry of Education, Malaysia. So there you go. We'll be taking a very short break and we'll be back to find out more from our guests in the studios as we have Ramona and Mokhtar, and we will be talking about additional support the Education Ministry or Resources and Technology Division gives to the schools, so on and so forth. And we also have expectations of the Ministry of Education Malaysia in Cybersecurity Malaysia in implementing a competition like this. So when we come back, we'll be discussing all that. Stay tuned right here, TRAXXfm. Hi there, welcome back. This is Momentum's special interview on midweek, today the 25th of September, and you just happen to join us on the show while we're talking to our guests, and just let me tell you about the topic, something really, really interesting when it comes to cybersecurity, and we have this program brought to you by Cybersecurity Malaysia. It is none other than the National ICT Security Discourse Competition, better known as NICTSeD CyberSafe Challenge Trophy 2024. We were talking to Ramona, who happens to be head of Outreach Unit Cybersecurity Malaysia last week, and how the kids or the students were being filtered, going through the semis and getting to the finals. And today, we already have our champion, the champion of the National ICT Security Discourse Competition, CyberSafe Challenge Trophy 2024. And it's so nice to have our guests in the studios and the champion itself. So do stay tuned right here on TRAXXfm as we will be revealing our champion and talking to our champion. But before that, let me introduce you to our guests once again. Ramona, Susanty, Hamid, who is the head of Outreach Unit Cybersecurity Malaysia. And we're also talking to Mokhtar Wahid, who is the Deputy Director, Educational Technology Integration Sector, Educational Resources and Technology Division, Ministry of Education Malaysia. Welcome to the studios, and our guests in the studios. Once again to you, Ramona, and Mokhtar. Welcome. Good morning.
Thank you.
We did find out some interesting questions that we had for our guests, and they explained to us on the prizes that's there for our champion. How many years has something NICTSeD has been going around? Well, it's been around for 11 years, on its 11th edition. And getting back to more of our questions here with our guests, this one here is especially to you, Wahid.
Okay.
What additional support does the Education Resources and Technology Division provide schools needing guidance to participate in NICTSeD?
All right, Jaya. Ministry of Education, especially BSTP, consistently supports schools' efforts to guide students in participating in NICTSeD. Training and guidance are provided through state-level workshops by state master trainers or experienced facilitators. And for this, Gilbert, I would love to thank our friend from SSTP JPN and also USTP PPD for helping us out at state and district level. These workshops aim to ensure students are exposed to cybersecurity awareness, safety and information processing skills before they can come out with a comprehensive presentation during the competition.
Right. So the kids are actually educated before they even go for.
They are well trained by our facilitator at district and also state level.
Right. Can you imagine the future of these kids? Wow. Advanced.
Education is all about preparing our future generation, Gilbert.
Right.
I do believe that.
Right, and where has it come these days? It is simply amazing, and what Cybersecurity Malaysia and also Education Ministry of Malaysia have done, right?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to leave this question here open to you, Ramona, and also Mokhtar. And just before we bring in our champion, okay?
Okay.
What are the expectations of KPM and Cybersecurity Malaysia in implementing this competition? I mean, if you look again in the future, besides having all the workshops, 11 years been around, what are the expectations that you are having?
For this NICTSeD, for the 11th year and beyond, right? So we, through this close collaboration between KPM and Cybersecurity Malaysia, that we hope this academically driven competition will have the positive impact in strengthening cybersecurity awareness and also practices nationwide and with our students. So while shaping the next generation that is skilled and navigating the increasingly complex challenges of the cyber world. So we are molding our future with more resilient to their heart and mind about cyber safety and safety.
Right. Knowledge never ends. We'll be back shortly, and what we're going to do is we're going to talk to our champions in the studio. Do stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the studios again as we have our very special interview brought to you proudly by Cybersecurity Malaysia. Talking to our guests in the studio, we have Puan Ramona, who is the Head of Outreach Unit Cybersecurity Malaysia, and Encik Mokhtar Wahid, who's the Deputy Director, Educational Technology Integration Sector, Educational Resources and Technology Division, Ministry of Education Malaysia. Now, we did say that we're going to bring in our champion, but once again, as we had the point of view from Ramona. Ramona explained to us on the expectations of Cybersecurity Malaysia implementing a competition, something like this, which is the ICT Security Discourse Competition CyberSafe Challenge Trophy 2024, better known as NICTSeD. But we would like to get a point of view from Encik Mokhtar Wahid on expectations of the Ministry of Education Malaysia in a challenge trophy, something like this.
Okay, thank you, Gilbert. In addition, for what my good friend Ramona has mentioned just now, MOE also aims to ensure that our younger generation is equipped with the essential knowledge and skills to understand and practice proper cybersecurity measures.
Okay.
This is crucial to prepare students to engage in the digital world safely and responsibly.
Okay.
This is stated in the first thrust in digital education policy, where we are not only focusing on how best can we prepare our students in terms of the use of apparatus and also digital applications, but also on cybersecurity awareness.
Understand. Okay. So there you go. Explained well by both of our guests and what the future has in store for our, the future of Malaysia, our students, and how the Cybersecurity Malaysia and also the Ministry of Education Malaysia comes together and they are implementing their expectations for the future, especially when it comes to our students. Stay with us, bringing in our champions in a bit. Welcome back to the show, and yes, as promised, we're going to talk to our champions of the National ICT Security Discourse Competition, better known as NICTSeD CyberSafe Challenge Trophy 2024. We just spoke to the Head of Outreach Unit Cybersecurity Malaysia, which was Puan Ramona, and this particular program has been brought to you proudly by Cybersecurity Malaysia, and also talking to Mokhtar Wahid, Encik Mokhtar Wahid, who happens to be the Deputy Director, Educational Technology Integration Sector, Educational Resources and Technology Division, Ministry of Education Malaysia. And now we have our champions. It's so nice to have them in the studios, and of course these are the champions of the future. Thank you guys for being in the studios. I would like to introduce to our listeners Muhammaad, Irfan bin Zulkifli. Did I get the name right? Yes? Yep. All right. And we also have Arjun, Jaya, Vejayan. Correct, yes. And they are from SMK Alor Akar in Pahang, the NICTSeD's 2024 champions. And it's so nice to have you gentlemen in the studio. How are you guys?
Oh, doing fine.
Okay.
Still reeling from the excitement
of yesterday. Yes. And how about you, Irfan? Excited?
I'm very excited. I'm still processing the fact that we got through from yesterday.
Okay. Was it really tough? Was it really challenging, tiring?
Yep, our opponents were really good. Like we were against SMK Tinggi Batu Pahat and MRSM Tun Gafar Baba. They had really good presentations.
Wow.
So it was really like a heart-wrenching experience waiting for that result.
Oh, okay. Leaves you at the edge of your seat, I must say. Okay, we'd like to talk to our guests in the studios and, of course, the champions of NICTSeD CyberSafe Challenge Trophy 2024. Gentlemen, could you tell us what is your opinion on NICTSeD this time around? 11th edition, wow.
So yeah, we'd like to firstly thank Cybersecurity Malaysia for the amazing hosting of the event. I think everything went smooth, the stage was fascinating, and the jackets we got are especially really nice.
Oh,
yep.
I didn't notice that one there. Okay. If you happen to be on social media platforms, Facebook and also on TikTok, yeah, you can see their jackets over there. And, well, that's sponsored, basically.
Yeah, for
nice.
the grand finalists.
Okay. And, Arjun, thank you so much, Arjun. Guys, how did you prepare for the NICTSeD 2024 finals, and what role did your teachers play in your participation? I hope your teachers are listening to this.
So yeah, our teachers are amazing. Like she brought us through the whole thing. She set up training sessions for us. The highlight for us was during the semi-finals round, we wanted to visit a school with students with visual impairments.
Okay.
And we had only 1 week to prepare.
Alright.
She managed to organize a meetup within that 1 week to not only one school but 2 schools as well. And then she just gave us the funding for food and all that. So major shout out to her for.
What's her name?
Teacher Suraini. She's behind here. But
Oh, Puan Suraini.
Yep, Puan Suraini.
Okay, Vuvala. Okay, for Puan Suraini right there. How about you? How about you, Irfan? Anything to say to Puan Suraini?
I would like to say thank you, Miss. Like she helped us everything here, like listening to our ideas, enforce, and make sure that our articulation was right in everything. So
Yep. And also,
all through the process, she helped us.
Very dedicated teacher, I must say, right? Okay, she's got a big treat coming up for her, I suppose. Okay, guys, what is your message to fellow students and peers who might just want to participate in an NICTSeD again? I mean, the next generation. You guys are the champions, right? All right, and I should be giving you at least a round of applause, man.
Thank you.
Guys, what is your words of encouragement for the next generation, the next challenges?
So yeah, we think for NICTSeD especially, students should really join because it encourages them to develop their critical thinking skills,
Right.
presentation skills, public speaking skills. It's a full package of skills that
Okay.
they should get from it. And we think the experience as well, like going to all these states,
Right.
getting sent to all these places, like it's invaluable. And I wouldn't know about all these things like cybersecurity and just the digital world in general if I
Right.
wasn't given a topic like the ones that NICTSeD has given us.
Okay.
And met all the amazing people in Cybersecurity Malaysia, in Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri Pahang that helped us along the way and brought us here. It's such an amazing experience, truly.
Right, and how about you? How about you, Irfan? Anything that you would like to say to the next generation?
I think, especially for next year, I think it's something that we all must go to. We learn how to be more confident. We learn how to be more daring, and the experience again. I agree with Arjun. Is completely valuable. The friends we've made along the way, the experience we've gone through, especially the people that have helped us, especially our
Right.
school administration, and so many more.
Okay, so that's our advice from our champions. Guys, thank you so much for being here in the studios with us. It's a build-up to the 11 o'clock news coming up in a bit. And yeah, thank you once again to our champions in the studios. We had our guests, Ramona Susanty, Head of Outreach Unit Cybersecurity Malaysia. And this program is brought to you by Cybersecurity Malaysia. We were also talking to Encik Mokhtar Wahid, Deputy Director, Educational Technology, Integration Sector, Educational Resources and Technology Division, Ministry of Education Malaysia, and our champions, Muhammaad, Irfan bin Zulkifli, and Arjun, Jaya, Vejayan. Thank you so much. They are from Sekolah SMK Alor, Akar, Pahang, the NICTSeD 2024 champions. Thank you guys. Well done once again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Special going out to SMK Alor Arka Pahang. This one's for you guys.